A soft chime echoed through Jared's room at the inn. Rest period complete. Challenge 2 will begin in 60 seconds. Prepare for transfer. Jared sat on the edge of the bed for a moment longer than necessary, staring at the blue notification floating in front of him. 26 hours of rest had been enough to clean the black ichor off his skin and get a few hours of real sleep. But it hadn't been enough to make him feel ready. He stood, adjusted the Void Wyvern duster across his shoulders, and waited. The world dissolved into light. When the blue glow faded, Jared found himself standing in the middle of a vast, empty field, flat grass stretched out under a gray sky with no trees, no hills, and no buildings in sight. The horizon sat low and distant in every direction. A system window appeared.
Challenge 2 partnership.
Objective! Reach point B with your assigned partner.
180 miles away.
Defeat the designated A boss together. Passing condition! Only the first 25% of surviving teams will advance. The remaining 75% will be eliminated. Failure condition: death of either partner or falling outside the top 25%. Jared read the message twice and let out a long, tired breath. A race in a boss fight with a random partner, of course it is. He turned in a slow circle, looking for whoever he'd been stuck with. The ground trembled. Jared stopped and looked over his shoulder. The giant bluish-black dragon lay stretched across the field like a living mountain range. Even at rest, its body dominated the landscape. Dark scales shifted between deep black and a faint blue sheen under the gray light. One enormous golden eye was already open and fixed on him with clear, unimpressed interest. A deep, resonant voice spoke directly into Jared's mind. It was calm, old, and already sounding mildly annoyed. A human. Jared blinked. "You can talk." "The system has forced a temporary link. How charming, I am told we must travel 180 miles together and then kill something. Is that the full extent of this little game?" Yeah, that's the short version. A new system window appeared between them.
Partner assigned. Ancient class dragon.
Class Chrono Knight.
Level 94.
The dragon's eye curved slightly as it noticed Jared reading the information. There was something almost smug in the way it watched him. You can see it good saves me the trouble of explaining the obvious. Jared didn't answer. He just stared up at the massive creature. The dragon continued, its voice dripping with quiet arrogance. "My race receives classes the same as any other. Human mine is Chrono Knight level 94. Most of my well-known skills involve the manipulation of time. I can increase my speed by 1% for every level I possess. At my current rank, that is a 94% increase. I can also imbue my primary weapon, my fire breath, with a temporal ore. Anything the aura touches ages 1 year for every second of contact, multiplied by my class level 94 years per second. And finally, I can stop time briefly 0.1 seconds for every level. Just over 9 seconds during that window. Only I may move." The dragon's massive head lowered until its golden eye was nearly level with Jared's face. The sheer scale of it made the air feel heavier. Impressive, is it not? Of course it is. I am an ancient you are. A human soft, slow, and currently standing in the way of my time. Jared opened his mouth to say something, but the dragon cut him off. "I have no interest in your suggestions. Human, I have no interest in your opinions, and I certainly have no interest in working together the way you small creatures seem to enjoy. You are baggage useful only because the system refuses to let me proceed alone. Before Jared could respond, the dragon's front claw moved with casual, almost lazy speed. Thick, scaled fingers closed carefully but firmly around his entire body, lifting him off the ground as easily as a man might pick up a tool he barely cared about. Try not to scream. It is undignified. The dragon's wings unfolded with a thunderous rush of air that flattened the grass for dozens of yards in every direction. A faint shimmer of temporal energy wrapped around its massive form as the Chrononite's speed boost activated. The air itself seemed to bend slightly around the creature. Then it launched into the sky. Jared's stomach dropped hard as the ground fell away beneath them at terrifying speed. Wind screamed past his face. The empty field blurred into a gray-green streak far below. The dragon's body cut through the air with unnatural velocity. The 94% speed increased, turning already powerful flight into something that felt almost wrong. Jared gripped one of the thick scales on the dragon's claw with both hands.